Just say, yeah, starting and then when I go here, I have a nostalgic and I say very sad experience. Say, maybe Rahano, Oman FM of them days with Boiling Point. Now, no, na team program, now more about Boiling Point contribution to MPP coming to power.
Yeah.
And over Kwachi, you cannot take him out. First, you have starting not starting jingles, no. Na me nam asalam down na me ba ofa no verse what do he me say nam kwan so say bra na you close opening prayer one na just say you set the agenda no nsana enioma akoso opposition days ye be wie na bie na ifo gina kire ha twen it wasn't easy enioma yaye to get MPP to power. And later they say to phobia take the shine and all that. They are near mystery. They are near mystery be wow boss on Owusu Ken Agyapong. And your ma papa we are sacrificing when using this radio. Me say obi to say Abu Ramadan, Yaduma Kubefi, Samia Uku, myself. Just say name them young boys. Na ye sorry ye see radio ha usina doyenom. Ye see radio so ha. Ye tata ye left right center and Sir Ken Agyapong maybe could make a statement that may can some issue be to do with say leadership in MPP no see changing the course of leadership obit me be na no ka say Owusu Bempa no or no come back to the NDC. Those later they say don't social media, they are the worst people that always bring the party to power. Yes, because listen, there are a lot of people knew what happened, why MPP came to power. Maybe there be an cells, or Man FM, maybe there be an cells 3 times, police station twice. That time I need a member Mama Casano. If it didn't make us a question, and go back rewinding the memories of people, and then I'll come. And then make I say. Owusu 2012 a year ko Supreme Court once a year your form Let My Vote Count Alliance. Kobusa domi kwa benya but they should go and ask na mama whatever. Me na me kasa warning the judges in this country. I was declared wanted in this country. And some bebre then people be a net omanya the nerves. I'm borrowing the words of Honorable Ken Agyapong. No mo kasa titi social media kasa to say the omo mema ukruma. And gophobia nya the nerves kasa to say omo ye na me dwene ho ana emsere.
Ntufo said dey na asasa party.
It's because we have forgotten said the people who made you who you are. You don't just underestimate those people because some of us and a lot of people I respect them. You understand, bro? Say yeah na you recognize it says sa nipa we are now so much now benting. You see, there are so many things that a cause behind the scenes that time they dangerous chain they cause and they cause we did cause you
oh and I say want to say you did to tat a concourse
me say enye
for jomo
me say the men hu no enye bi way once I never say na kan I have been a member within a political party. Here rising up against our own political party within Fonka Games. Do you know the threat in it? After that, I became the leading member of the Let My Vote Count Alliance. I was a member of the AFAG. Me fear, Regiment Waha. Na me da, I didn't be a swear me who war, Asan Mako. I swear to God. Na me who war, Asan ma PF. They will persecute you every day. They the motorbikes. Yeah, the Jaja bra. I don't want to talk. Na dia na ekoso. Bibi ankoso. Dia na ekoso. Na ye nyamrantie bi no mo titi social media nya podcast ke kansem hunu okroma. Na me my imagine I don't want to even glorify them because I'm in level. And your man me hu da no. Me nyi say youth bi wo Ghana ha no more politics more who be dada. I've been around somebody who has run a country for 19 years. I've been around somebody who is the most experienced politician in Ghanaian politics. Jerry John Rawlings and Akufo-Addo. You want to underestimate me. You do so at your own peril. You do so at your own peril. It is a bitiano or Twitter radio suno kekami history ne secrets a minimum Ghana. Meaning is a babunu bia of my age in political life in Ghana. And himself secret, you know. I'm telling you, secrets are minimum Ghana, bako semne Ghana, ye secret to Okuman. Meaning is a babunu bia of Ghana, how or ye mini age, our generation, our new.
So say
it is a politics. Now say you obiba no be make comments. Now in Yadrinia, you don't go and attack the person. Think you say you want to take political advantage of that and deal with that. Me also, but you can't bring me down.
Do you think Senko 4 person more intimidating?
Nobody can intimidate him.
But me, you see that
so what come in and fewer. That's just we buy our we because me a focus. I dear me I know na me you. Because when I'm convinced, I know what I'm doing. Dear me biano me convinced. And I me bia me. We
are deputy director of communication
yes.
in the MPP party.
Yes.
And then you know
that I have a question about
say
Obekaya. That time no na ye fonka games na. I was arrested in the BNI cells.
Okay.
Based on agitations against the NDC and all that, and I was arrested. BNI cells for 3 days. When I was released, people were thinking, say, ya come and what mean to me BM because of the new mom de intimidation and even make catch. I was billed for an interview with Kwame Sefakan on Kokruku in the morning. Daily Guide has put me on the front page, all the newspapers in Ghana on the front page. At that time, I think it was 2012 thereabout. And Kwame Sefakan was interviewing me in the morning, and he asked me a question. Say, first question of friend me Obusa me din am kan no Owusu Bempa wo gina wona aso. Wo da ho gina wona aso. And I'm saying me gina me na aso say aboa papo. That was it.
Ti e ho na wonya aboa papo no. Now my yenhwe e kwan be na fa so a I mean as your age wutimi enya akwanya ene eye the likes of eye
for election. I was not comfortable we are going to win the elections. Ask me why, and I'll tell you why. First of all, minya intelligence. And people don't. That's why I'm saying, Owusu Bempa, if you underestimate me at your own peril. Maybe my example, and you will support it today, right now. And now your producers here know you now also support it.
Okay.
1, 2 Oklahoma said there was an Airbus issue, and Owusu Bempa wanted to go to Mahama's house. One day.
Mete.
What thing say? Catch me.
Catch me. Mete ya ne say Owusu Bempa kan ho asem say Airbus no ye were government official one be board John Mohammed and
no. That's the latter stage. Latter stage in any say this boy want to group a young men to present a petition to John Mahama in his house. We are journalists. You are short memory. Short memory.
Mini short memory.
We are Ghana for na John Mahama can
mini short.
What happened there in Mahama's house? That week, you know, just tell me. No, just tell me first before I tell you why. They say, tell me what happened.
Let me know the reason why I'm
They say, one the Gromana who say, NDC for you think continue Marco Jina Mahama fears a meba home be prime obukumi. Want it. Now the Groma.
Me who
now want it.
Me who
You see, as a politician, you need to always identify the strength and the weakness of your opponent. If you don't know the strength of your opponent, you can never go to war with your opponent. Your real election, you know. With my man started before, and everybody who is watching me today, who were the key figures? I know Mujia Mahama Fium Kuta Kuntima say, Omuba Meme Bawa, they will deal with me. Mention one name. Is it not Basintali and a group of young men in NDC?
Exactly.
You're two about you, one and they persecute two more. Your bobo resource, we also chase them. They were there chasing every MPP person in this country.
The same.
Is it not Basintali? So Owusu Bempa me a prophet and I'm here. Me a strategist and I'm here. Why did I have to get up? People were insulting me. Why is the own people were attacking me? Including even my key executives within the national executive. Say Mimi who Mimi good party no. They said because they don't understand politics. They don't know anything. Is it not the same Basintale and his people? They say tie asema Americano, tie the Americano, tie. Though I was vilified, national security for and they stop me. They call me to national security side and they cannot guarantee my security to go to John Mahama's place to present a petition. Now the chroma and I produce an only
now the petition, you know, air command say on your day.
Airbus once a year, but it's a political strategy.
Okay.
Because we are talking about corruption, we are talking about how we know NDC. Mahama said they come from a revolutionary background, and when it comes to unleashing violence, nobody can beat them. But you listen to it anyhow because we are politicians. Oh, they say, oh, we are a press conference, we are a radio, so we are Sami Jemfi, argument, Sami, oh, you lied. I beat Makikabiache Sami Jemfi. Now Kofi no say no Ghana for no. You need to understand the psyche of your opponent. They were well prepared. And I wanted to know whether the NDC now say election time, this is what they're going to do. They indeed going to do that. They wild machetes.
Yeah.
They came out in the full glare of the general public. Your national security was watching them. Nobody cares. Now all radio so now unimshe now beke can say Owusu Bempa no na then unim di okeka. Unim di okeka. Eti me de minimum no. Be minimum. Obi animbi. What
one of the national executives?
The media become asem. Me mo obi adi. Me say me de minimum. Me ni so obi ni.
But no me susu say bia we are part of the national executives. Ntinke bia obe come nchen e de that information na wo no. Oni o ma ko discuss na BBC.
I get up in the morning. You start strategizing. There are so many things that I do. Weren't we in this country, Mama, another example.
Go ahead.
Weren't we in this country when NDC form fixed the country?
Yes.
They were going to collapse our government with the youth adrenaline of how they're going to use the fix the country on social media and destroy everything. It took myself, only me, with the support of Owusu Bempa to crush these people.
With fixing the country.
Yes. And you Mutua. This is what I've did. And then, in social media catches Owusu Bempa, go back to your NDC. Who has worked to defend the NPP government when we were in power for 8 years? I was sitting in Ghana Gas. What were they doing? I was vilified every day for defending the government. And then they were the ones who were attacking our.
Because meaning say MPP.
After this interview, have you seen the vilification by certain botched individuals in the media circles that almost attacking me personally? Haven't you seen some? Haven't you seen the vilification of certain botched individuals on social media? Attacking Ubi. Now, me
social media.
Yes, I listen. It's not the first time I have seen this. It's not the first time I've seen this, and I'm not somebody you can just sway on the ground and say Ubeka bibi na me ya and I ashimi and me free akwa me radio.
So as a strategy,
me no tie me kacho me no tie me interview we me radio for about 2 weeks.
Mate.
You know, the only way I can say, oh, can't me on. I don't care because you can want to know what I'm saying is the right thing. I don't care.
You are still part of the MPP.
Of course.
Until then, I also say party no ebeye at 2028. We bet me win back power.
The party bet my and say you be organize your who ye. You pick the right candidate that the Ghanaian people want. Almost tier or form, almost cow form. Almost see him for Mumra, me bebo wa manieze, almost see him find an honorable candidate Japan mra. Yeah, the bar Ghana for betwa ba my
Sana Ghana for.
Yes, and I still stand by it. So almost see him for honorable candidate Japan, a compreko, mra. Yeah, the bar on betwa bam. And no na me Owusu Bempa me be catch no say. Ghana ni bi o tie me biam. Almost say one. Almost pay say yempe business as usual in Ghanaian politics again. Business as usual. They don't want a leader like that again. Because the business as usual as a leader we are better who could pen or no kana or massage no can say to please the people. No. every great leader be our passing through the annals of world politics they have a different way of doing things. And that's why Ghanaians don't understand Ken Agyapong. When I see him, I see a great leader in him. Because all the attributes of great leader, I can tell you here, they are all here. Make mama bear 5 or 6. You can see it in Ken Agyapong. Every great leader walk the talk. Okay, say che me say my FM no bu e dan we nyina si ani bu fu bu nyina si no sin foforo. He walk the talk. Ken Agyapong is anode. Me boa. Every great leader is prepared to take the necessary risk. Damn the consequence. Only the only person with me tackle on one political party when they are going wrong. Is it not a necessary risk? How many leaders in MPP can do that? Every great leader has integrity. Corrupt. And you can tell everybody Onye corrupt. He is not corrupt. You cannot corrupt him. He is not corruptible. Since when? And who? But he has empathy. Empathy. Great leader be our empathy. Owo humo bromenipa. O shenanum kura no de maw. Tina da o emotions. Utiase because obi o emotion bia no wo ehumobro owo do. And idea ma Ken Agyapong kura me hunu an who's a great leader Ghana for one tinase. One. Who I am a nwanwa. Every great leader has a little bit of craziness in them. Every great leader. Winston Churchill, Napoleon Bonaparte, Adolf Hitler. So we need a little bit of craziness in you. You cannot be a leader because you are not prepared to step on people's toes to achieve what is right. Ultimately, you need to have a little bit of craziness. Ultimately, still, the right thing.
Sanity.
Winston Churchill, look at the decision that he took at the 11th hour to restore Britain to victory in the World War. Look at what other great leaders, Napoleon Bonaparte, Adolf Hitler, during the Nazis war. Go and see, go and read it.
And do you think
Ken Agyapong has that attribute?
And it's Ghana for a good president.
Of course, yes. And Ghanaians need that. You need to be disciplined in the system. That's why a cabinet member not didn't quite obey you. He will sack you. That is a leader. Now Tiano Kennedy be who now did some for her. Over found ready. Unim smoothness level. Unim baby ujina. Every worker in Oman FM be unim say mistake you ha. Kwame akompre ko Japan on for Hon Chow. You know. Me nina so many years. I know not to overstep my boundaries. Minim eshama dwinimu na menene nam. Minim. Etino leader no, that is what we call a leader. A leader who will put his foot down and tell you, Jack, tomorrow this is what is going to happen. How many of them? It's mama way just a slight example because of for want of a better time. And
so you can tell me, sir, within the MPP, Obianiwa Okuta such than Honorable Ken Agyapong.
You see, every Ghanaian see a little bit of themselves in Ken Agyapong. Every Ghanaian. Why? A young boy from a village of Asindompim. Poor background. Walk 18 miles to go to school. With no hope from anywhere. And from Asindompim, he was able to pass his common entrance and attend the school to Adisadel College. Adisadel College no kono yes one the trunk and you could see our glass money didn't go. Ofrio Adisadel College he pursued the course and he came out with clear distinction. Owie no yes obey no kono go be obey also be hustle. o de ase o kopie mu gidigidi kopie mu o Germany no washing kukuom o dwan kukuom how many Ghanaian life cycle na mabobo no village boy traveling market woman obeton PK upon school ano aba beton PK okokomlemle o hwe ne lifestyle every street boy bia o Ghana ha bia see themselves in Canada Japan every family bia see themselves in Canada Japan every burger bia what to kwakwa broche bia see themselves in Canada Japan obi a what bia dwuma o businessman when he started building factories and started helping people even US visa lottery man krofo kwa broche nya waye bibia bi bia waye bi ewo abrabom eti dey pa na obetimi dey beating as a president so when he sit down and he's given the position as the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces he knows what time it is and he will handle this country better than most of the leaders.
All right, mene Ernest Kofi Owusu Bempa Abua Papon ana mene no edi enkomo ewa ha na mene o ekasa sesei news anase breaking news ababe pie ewo eye abeka yensa ene se Honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong ene Anas Aremeyaw Anas omo case nanse pie wo US court ebeto se ya award eye $18 million said the man no ne eho enkro no ba nyina no me no ekasa sese court no sasika no ya de a wo mo edi hu nkomo wie ba bia ba be gina no $500 ena eho ena ba be dru sese ya eno ne defamation cost wo mo awarded ama eye Anas Aremeyaw Anas $500 and omode aba as against $18 million na nkofo ekeke kanti babia aba abegina eno no nti de gina ono no enti sa na etie yeguso monitor situation no mission and so the same thing as an echo so ni nyina no you could see say majority no pinpoint say Kennedy Ohene Agyapong and we say oba ofo say ebre na enu ani.
Go and read Musa Dankwa, the first report of the Babontin. Go and check Paul Adomochiri interview with Musa Dankwa.
Musa Dankwa catch say
all the reports about Babontin depicts the fact that anytime they change the other candidate, I don't want to mention names, and bring Kennedy Agyapong, vote to not appreciate it. There are so many things that comes into play in this election, and we don't want to go back and make that mistakes again. Some mistake in be as a party. If we want, then we are not smart enough to go and win an elections.
Sir Kennedy Agyapong and head the MPP party now. Not just money more power.
Yes, of course. That's what the ordinary people are saying. No, not me. Me count. Me, I don't speak for myself because everybody sees me on the street. The omoka. And a Ghana for ne to about and a political party unless we want a presidential candidate. Unless we want a presidential candidate for our party, then we can vote for any candidate. We don't have a problem as an MPP. See a presidential candidate keka yenkotumo bia and nobody has a problem. But say a president near capture power in 2028. We need to go for Kennedy.
Who MPP party near when I'm more sa mienu na wa
me maka me die na me ubusa me maka chiro say Ghana for so mo pe Kennedy Agyapong. And that is where I stand. And I've told you I'm not a coward. What busa me maka chiro Ghana for no na ekoto aba ma ye. What you say Ghana for na ekoto aba ma ye. And to those people who think, oh, you had to wait for 4 years, and you know, you didn't call 8 years, you had to wait by 80, Mummy and 8 years, and continue on. The dynamics are different. Dynamics here different. Different crowd. Let's look at the data and statistics and demographic, ethnic, religious, all demographics. I have one for statistics, 1 year resource. Near Fankasa. Sasana. Say Kufuado ne Kufuo by those demographics no and play a role and play a role.
And you know, Cressa Kufuado and Kufuo omuko two times and some
more example say there are certain ingredients that play the role, did not play the role, in Kufuor and Kufuor.
The same ingredients.
Kufuor lost, almost won the first round of the elections in 2008. 49 point something percent, and you compare that to this abysmal performance.
Or say we are 41.
My God, trust me, it's never happened in the history of MPP politics. It's never happened. What are you talking about? There are so many yes, you trans as a party. See a dear home or party, a fast statistics, any data, no data, ni no crash. There is something fundamentally wrong. For the first time, 2.1 million MPP voters on Tuma Kufuor. A man winning that time, almost say reshuffle. Reshuffle, Kufuor didn't do reshuffle in 2020. He didn't do the things that they are talking about. Now, man, for economy, no wants him, but he won by over 500,000 votes. You know, 2.1 million and Twaba. We should go out and find out why. Why can't we go out and do simple logic? And no be na man for frame catcher me no. Ebi wo ha minti radio isu nka. Now your coach now ko bobo. Now ko park so. Now the ko 4-4-2-1. And I de ko ni a show be 12-0. Your good team na ni mo ase. Osan nya return match na san ko akoba. What for the same coach, the same player, the same tactics. O they are coaching a park so the kobobo. You be show go anymore. Because that is you don't have a strategy. If you have a strategy, you won't do that. That is what is happening. Ghana for me and can people for can crunch said something went wrong. You don't need a rocket scientist to tell you say something went wrong in 2024 elections. You don't need a rocket scientist to tell you that. We don't even need Professor Maokwe committee. That's why I was telling you, say, me Owusu Bempa me and your man for their mom information, them I can be chiro crowd, we am showing to make me pay nintoma. I say, this is what Ghanaian people are saying. Almost say, Yemfa sume simra. Yedeneba, ombetua ba mai.
Enti mene Ernest Kofi Owusu Bempa ana mene no edin komo menim se utie yen ewo Oman FM so afia santimante mo nso so Ash FM and then 90.1 enso so Nap Radio mfimfini mantemo asimfusu precisely sanso so ana wodi wani chemo Facebook ene YouTube nso so a o hwe wo ho next 2 TV GH ya yeguso a ye
obi amebo candidate
asa ba wo mo obi adin se wo so mo obi adin
ni obi atem
ni awabo ni din ye Kennedy Agyapong pe and wabo ni din.
Yes, I'm here to speak what the Ghanaian people are saying. This is the voice of the ordinary people.
Nti ebeda na sa news we areche
communication director now we are communication director and now can the communication director no the Ghana for catch them communicating to me and I'm communicating to my party people. It's my job. They don't know. Me ko abontia Ghana for catch them so Owusu Bempa ko catch them on say Mumfa Kennedy Agyapong mra de beto abama. Ma better radio so na me ka mo say mo suspend me. What be that? I am communicating. Job na mo de ma me say communication director. Ya call election ye lose. And a Ghana for communicating to deputy communication director on your grassroots person. Or me say ko catch your party for no. And I'm communicating. I am communicating. Am I not communicating? Me say party for Ghana for say Mumfa Kennedy Agyapong mra de beto abana mamu. And I'm communicating as a communication director. And I will continue to communicate. And I'll communicate till God comes. I will communicate. I'm communicating. Am I not communicating? So what is the job that they are talking about? Say, we are communication, national executive. What is that supposed to mean? My job is to communicate. You are to about your lusu poto. Your lusu basa.
Is that the way, sir, as all communicating to
is that what is the way? Do they have a formula? Party, your common goal, they say, you be political power. The ultimate goal of MPP and any other political party is to capture political power, right or wrong?
Right.
Now, you lose. Ghana for no more to about me stakeholders, no more party for the say. Owusu Bempa ko catch your party for the say. Mumfa candidate to emre ni ebeto aba. The entire young to and they say candidate na mo de buy no yempe.
who your deputy communications director.
Elsa
Continental Radio so answer.
Now what is the
medium? What
is the medium?
Officially now fan executive.
Professor of communication, you can tell me what to do, the medium to use to communicate.
But enuntina party executives
my brother, that is absolutely ridiculous. Me a communication director, deputy. Media ni say medin sempanwa say boni o say di o fa party hon. Me no obi kan say obi di bibi ba be wo nuani. Na ayade a be ha wo nuano na ubegina bonte abo ho dawuru. What is wrong with that? What is wrong with that? Me communicating, my job is communication director. I'm communicating what Ghanaians are telling us to do. And that's exactly what I did.
Well,
it's up to them. Me found.
It's almost suspended when I say acquisition.
My brother, don't even go there. Don't even go there. I want to go there and the interest war. Me say me communicate Ghana for say. Yemfa Kennedy Japan bra. Ye de ne ba o me yebetoaba. End of story.
Who ni say Kennedy Japan beba be win power e de ama MPP keke. Ana who ni so betima asese on mine.
There be and obetima win power. Obetima chi or a transformational leader. I've told you the attributes of a great leader, haven't I?
You can have the attributes. Baby, the adwuma na show nsa no abono bobonya.
Sabi you dey keto man no a utimi ehwe so yie no. O de kese man obetima Ghana and dey the ha emabunu a omani abre agencies for etimi babeka chem so Owusu Bempa Kennedy Japan no ye nim se papa no obetima bi adwuma ye problem pa ye wo youth no e adwuma watima create jobs are offer nipa over 7,000 people e Ghana as an individual na bra ba wabo from transferring from this to this, you know. Ye nim se sa papa we ni e di tumi manwa obetima create job opportunities for millions of youth out there. Many people will come and promise they will create jobs, and they never give anybody a job. And Kennedy Japan no no munim so betima create jobs for the ordinary people.
And also say Kennedy ba a party na wo party mu na wo hu no betima solve
spontaneously. People will willingly ne do no ye organic love. Tio, there's a difference between obiko baby na fanfu utisi formu ye meet and greet. Now share me se me Kennedy Japan Echo Swami magazine with our candidate. Obi oko ye bia hu ye. Are any Swami magazine. You join it is possible by a course Swami magazine. We saw it with our naked eyes. As a politician and as a strategist, I saw it. A domino so oba, the way they will move towards him is different from everybody else. Are ye wuru upa se sia obeji nwachi amakane Japan TC Medina Jomo and any other politicians in TC Jomo na heard the organic love baba. What are we talking about? That is what Rollins had. That's why I was telling you that in leadership, me have been around great leaders, and when I see a leader, I see one. I told people and people don't get it. There's a natural, spontaneous action and love for you as a leader when the people like you. You cannot do anything about it. And you're ordained from God. Nyame ne dema. Etina santifobu bebso je nyame amo osafo hini. Now pray kofa hinchesha. Obia nsomuda. A very profound word. A bekesia nyame nananom bu edeto ho. Oti asema meka. Because nipa no ohu bibi wo mu as a leader ansa na obetwea be ono obenya odobia ma obenya opepa ni tu ho ache wa ye bibia ma. That is how they be.